Welcome, wanderers of the moonlit path. I am Pandora, a Wiccan witch and earth mystic, keeper of stories whispered through time. Here within my circle of light, I share the ancient and the arcane tales from my magical Wiccan books. Stories of chakras and charms, tarot and stars, of shadow and spirit, and of the wisdom hidden between worlds. If you feel the call of magic, if your soul stirs within the night whisper's secrets, you are home. Join me, Pandora, and open the pages of the unseen. For every spell is a story, and every story holds a spark of the divine. Within these sacred pages lie stories woven with moonlight, earth, and magic, the whispers of the old spells, forgotten gods, and the living spirit of nature herself. Here I will read to you from my magical Wiccan books, the Book of Shadows, my Book of Chakras, my Book of Tarot, and so many on beyond. Join me, dear soul, as we step through the veil together and awaken the magic that lives within all things. Welcome to Pandora's magical realm. Welcome, travelers of the wheel, to the quiet sacred threshold of Imbolc, a time when winter still holds the land in her cold embrace. Yet, beneath the frost, something ancient and gentle begins to stir. Tonight, let me share with you the story of Imbolc, a tale of returning light, whispered hope, and the first heartbeat of spring. Long ago, in the deep stillness of winter, the world lay dreaming. The fields slept under heavy snow, animals curled into burrows, and people gathered close around their hearths. The goddess, old, wise, cloaked in the silver mantle of the crone, went walking across the frozen world with a lantern in her hand. She breathed out fog that became storms, and with each slow step she carried the weight of the year's final darkness. For months she had guided the land through the longest night, protecting all living things in their slumber. But on this night, this sacred turning, she paused, listening. Something deep within the earth called out to her, a faint pulse, a spark of warmth, the stirring of new life. As the crone bent low to place her lantern upon the ground, a single flame leapt up, bright and sudden. From that flame stepped the maiden, Bridget of the fire, the forge, and the flowing spring. Her hair glowed like sunrise on fresh snow, and whenever she walked, frost began to soften. She looked up at the crone, her elder self, her winter self, and bowed. "Mother," she whispered, "it is time." With a tired smile, the crone nodded. She placed the lantern, the last flame of winter, into Bridget's hands. In that moment, the year turned. The maiden's fire rose, warming the soul beneath the ice, waking roots, quickening seeds. The people felt it too, a softening of the air, a shift in the winds, a whisper of hope after long darkness. Across the villages, families prepared for her coming. They lit candles in every window to guide Bridget's blessing into their homes. They wove Bridget's crosses from fresh rushes, shaped little beds for her to rest in, and laid out offerings, milk, bread, and warmth, the first foods that would return with spring. Imbolc they called this time, Ewes Milk, a sign that even the animals knew what the people could only hope. that life, slow and silent, was returning. Women sang old songs of renewal. Men cleared out the ashes of the hearth to make peace and to make space for the maiden's flame. And children waited, eyes bright, for the first candle to be lit. Bridget walked unseen among them, through quiet bedrooms, through barns and gardens, through fields still hidden under snow. With one hand she carried fire, blessing hearths, inspiration, and the spark of creativity. With the other, she carried water, pure spring water brimming with healing. Where her feet touched the ground, the earliest snowdrops rose, tiny white bells ringing the promise of spring. She whispered to the seeds beneath the earth. "Wake soon," she whispered to the sleeping animals. "Stir gently," and she whispered to every heart that had grown weary in the winter. "Hold hope, light returns." As dawn broke, the people stepped outside to greet the pale growing sun. And though winter still lingered, they knew the wheel had turned again. Imbolc teaches us that change begins in the smallest spark, a single candle flame, a quiet intention, the first idea after a long stillness. It is the Sabbath of renewal, of blessing, of opening the door just a little wider to the returning light. So as you light your candles this Imbolc, may Bridget's fire inspire you. May her waters heal you, and may the stirring earth remind you that even the coldest winter gives way to the promise of spring. Thank you for walking this path with me today. May your Imbolc be warm, bright, and filled with new blessings and beginnings. And that was tonight's mystical bedtime story. A tale woven from starlight, whispers, and dreams, reminding us that even in the quiet of night, magic lingers all around us. As you close your eyes tonight, let your mind wander through the world we just explored. Maybe you'll meet the same wandering spirits or find your own secret doorway to wonder. Whatever dreams await you, may they be peaceful, kind, and full of light. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the little bell icon so you'll never miss another bedtime adventure beneath the stars. Also, visit Pandora's Sabbaths playlist to find more enchanting information on the Wheel of the Year. Or visit the Sabbath Ritual playlist to do a Sabbath ritual with me or on your own. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. Until we meet again, drift softly, dream deeply, and remember, the night is never truly dark when your heart holds a little bit of magic.